Colbert, Kimmel, and Fallon torched Trump's Department of War rebrand as their sharpest target yet. Late-night comedians didn't just see Trump's Department of Defense rebrand as a punchline, they saw a target. From opening monologues to viral sketches, the move to rename it the Department of War became comedy gold, and the hosts ran with it. No matter who's standing on the stage delivering their opening monologue, it's become an easy target, taking aim at every single move the administration has made. We're living in a real-life version of Veep, and the hosts across the major networks are ensuring we can find something to laugh about as our world crumbles around us. Like Stephen Colbert, there may be implications and consequences for using a massive platform to joke about decisions like the name change. But at the end of the day, it's all about entertainment. The jokes literally write themselves, and thus they've started a battle with the Department of War as they hedge their battle against the administration. The late-night hosts didn't hold back. Imagine a political move so over the top it practically writes its own jokes. That was the energy surrounding Trump's executive order to rename the Department of Defense as the Department of War, which now gives Pete Hegseth the title of Secretary of War. Late-night hosts quickly seized on the moment, turning the absurdity into comedy gold. Jimmy Kimmel summed it up perfectly, calling it big dictator energy, while clearly showing there was little fear of backlash in their routines. Observational humor is effective because viewers can immediately connect with the joke. Each host highlighted the ridiculousness of the rebranding in their own way. Seth Meyers reminded audiences that Republicans once touted Trump as the anti-war candidate, playing clip after clip of campaign promises before landing the punchline. One thing Donald Trump has never given anyone is peace. He never shuts up. Jimmy Fallon quipped, "Changing the name is expected to cost $1 billion. Trump said, I'll get the money from the Treasury Department, which is now called the Department of Ka-ching." Kimmel brought in a personal angle, joking he also renamed Melania Ivanka. Meanwhile, Bill Maher added, "The Justice Department will now be the Bureau of Revenge, the State Department is just Marco Rubio at AOL, and the CDC is now just disease," all while noting Trump's immediate return to a social media spat with Rosie O'Donnell. By leaning into the absurdity, these hosts remind audiences of the power of free speech and the unique role of late-night comedy to entertain, inform, and provoke, all at once. The Daily Show brought history into its satire. While everyone else went with a mocking approach, it was The Daily Show's Michael Costa who embraced it while turning it on its head. He stated that it's not a good sign when a country that's not at war suddenly sets up a Department of War. He also offered alternative options of places and departments that could receive a new nickname, weaving history into the conversation. So the military went woke when they changed their name in 1947, that famously woke time period in American history, Costa joked. "I guess wokeness is also why we lost in Vietnam, huh? Big mistake to carpet bomb that country with DVDs of The Black Little Mermaid." He then put it all into perspective by reminding viewers that in order for this name change to become a reality, it would cost billions. Where might they find those billions? This is the same administration that doged the F out of cancer research and food safety. But they can find billions to change the stationery at the Pentagon? Perhaps hosts like Kimmel and Fallon have a bit more apprehension about going hard in their satirical comedy, because Trump has been vocal about influencing their futures. The Daily Show has more leeway. The show's premise is about reporting the news from this particular lens. There are no signs of slowing down as far as political comedy. With Saturday Night Live returning for season 51 real soon, all eyes will be on social media to see how the president will react to the inevitable parodies. We should all be worried if this battle ends up minimizing and censoring the jokes.